In chapter 2950, the Farrell family drama continues to unfold, highlighting the deep seated conflicts, power struggles, and the looming threat of scandal. The story revolves around Holden and his son Marco as they discuss the family's precarious situation, with particular focus on the fallout from recent revelations and the implications for the future. Holden, recovering in the hospital, reflects on the events that have transpired, especially concerning the character Shiloh, who was recently discovered not to be his biological daughter. This revelation has significant repercussions, as Shiloh had been raised within the Farrell family, deeply enmeshed in its dynamics for over 2 decades. Despite her non biological status, Holden acknowledges the emotional bond and the complexity of the situation, particularly how it affects family unity and succession plans. The discussion also touches on Liberty, a key figure linked to a rival faction within the family. Liberty is positioned as a potential threat, not only due to her ambitions, but also because she seeks to uncover and possibly avenge past wrongdoings related to her grandmother's mysterious death, for which Holden's wife is rumored to be responsible. Her quest for the truth threatens to destabilize the Farrell family further, as she is backed by influential allies, including the York, Lewis, Stone, and Queen families, which amplifies the stakes. Marco expresses concerns about the shifting power dynamics within the family. He points out how his sister Catherine, who is now more firmly entrenched in the family's business and potentially in line for leadership, is marginalizing him and his brothers. This shift is largely attributed to the fallout from Holden's infidelity, which has resulted in increased trust and responsibility being placed on Catherine, especially under the guidance of Mr. Fraser. Marco, feeling sidelined, views Catherine's rise as a threat to his and his brother's positions within the family hierarchy. He is acutely aware that their relationships are strained and that Catherine harbors little affection for him, just as he does for her. Holden, reflecting on the family's succession rules, which favor daughters over sons, sees Catherine's potential leadership as the lesser of two evils compared to Liberty's ascendancy. He believes that despite her ruthlessness, Catherine would at least keep the family together and would not be as hostile as Liberty, who has personal scores to settle. This view highlights the internal divisions and the weight of family history that continues to influence present decisions. The chapter also explores Shiloh's fate following her expulsion from the Farrell family. Holden recounts how Shiloh, stripped of all privileges and belongings associated with the family, has been cast out, left with nothing but a few personal items. Marco, who had initially considered supporting her, recounts a scandal where Shiloh was seen at his private villa, leading to further complications in his personal life. His wife, upon discovering this, confronted Shiloh and involved Holden's wife, exacerbating the family's tensions. The discussion reveals the complexity of Shiloh's situation, particularly her unrequited feelings for Hayden, who is later confirmed to be a woman despite presenting as a man, complicating her ambitions to marry into the wealthy Queen family. This revelation highlights the layers of deception and unfulfilled desires within the story. As the chapter concludes, Holden, feeling a mixture of responsibility and pity for Shiloh, instructs Marco to discreetly locate her and provide financial support to help her start anew away from Jensburg. This gesture, though seemingly kind, also serves to remove a potential source of scandal and conflict. Holden expresses a desire to shield Shiloh from further harm, particularly from his wife and Catherine, whom he describes as harsh and unforgiving.